So, good morning, guys. Today is the 15th of January 2026. And again, I'll be taking you through today's daily technical analysis. Again, so far, so good. Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. So far, so good. The market is not hasn't started running as we expected, but again, so no. The market is not running as we expected, so oh no. Let me share the screen. I believe you're back. Yeah. So anyway, the market is still not playing out as we expect because again, so far so good. We have been anticipating to see this market heavily bearish. But again, before that, let's see which are those activities that we're anticipating to see today during today's economic calendar. Which are those activities that you're anticipating to see today? And today being a Thursday, we do have very high impact news on the pound. We are looking forward to see this pound heavily bullish. Again, nothing much has happened so far. I'm expecting to see the pound probably touch the 1.35, but again, nothing much has happened despite the news having occurred 1 hour ago. We do have medium impact news on the euro, and again, very high impact news on the euro. I don't have any trade on the euro, but again, during the New York session today, we do have very high impact news focusing on continuous jobless claims, and I hope to see this news now give us some aggressive moves whereby they can add volumes in the market to give now the dollar index to be on that bearish move. So that's all again. And tomorrow there's nothing much that is happening. Today, missing as like a kind of slow. Probably it was quite fast last on Monday, Tuesday. But again, nothing much has happened so far in between Wednesday and Thursday. So let's get down to the technical analysis and see which what are we anticipating to see now. On the dollar index, again, based on the daily time frame, you can see that the dollar index already is trading at a major weekly resistance. You can see several days we had speculated this earlier on the weekly technical analysis that we are looking forward to see the dollar index create some good lower high and again can create new lower lows. This has now resisted from the Friday, again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And today, we are looking forward to see this market. If it can break below this, if it breaks below this, well and good. I'll be looking forward to seeing new lower lows be created all the way, break below even the weekly support and come all the way below the monthly support. So this is the current area that I'm watching. And the reason why I'm saying also that major move, that area reacts with a major point of interest, which again is our 61.8% here. We may get to see some huge volatility coming in all the way up here, to see some huge rejection and then see the market heavily melt down. So that's all again I'm anticipating to see on the dollar index, and I'll be keenly patiently because I'll be very patient with this because again the market wherever it is at, it's at overbought region, and I'm looking forward to see it heavily oversold. So on this also a different chart, you can see whatever the market is trading at. The market is trading at this current point. Again, this is the previous daily resistance, previous daily support. This is a slight range. All that I'm looking for to see is this market continue, this bias continue weakening, and again, pressure of sellers can come in. The other move, if you check on this current chart, wherever we are trading at in this chart, you can see we are trading at a major point, weekly resistance, which has been resisting for several weeks, several days. The market hasn't moved, nothing much has happened there. That's the Friday high, and again also the Monday high, and again the Wednesday high. And so today we hope to see the market would melt down all the way from this current area. Looking at on the lower time frame, that's the 4-hour time frame, you can see the market is literally trying to reject, and hopefully during the New York session, for this market, because again, this is an ascending channel. Whenever I see an ascending channel, always the next move is heavily bearish. So this is the first rejection, second, and again, looking forward to see a third. Then again, gain momentum, see this market melt down heavily. So that's all on the dollar index, and that will give us now an understanding that we are looking at to see most of all these major pairs heavily bullish. Now, on the AUDUSD, nothing much has happened. The market is just stagnating around this current area, this current level. That tries to tell me that this is a major higher low that is trying to be formed up here. But unless the market decides to break below this current area, the price of 0.6650. At this current point, you can see already the market has tried to liquidate itself during the Asian session. And when I look at it on the lower time frame, that's the 4-hour time frame, where the market is trading out slightly below this current area, this major point of imbalance, higher low, higher low. So slight rejection here. Looking forward to see it come and gain momentum, break even the previous week daily resistance, and come all the way to these prices, the weekly resistance, whereby we are anticipating to see this market create new higher highs. So it's just a matter of time and patience. All the way from here to here, it's closer to 80 pips. And again, for this trade, we are looking forward to see the 0.68 being touched. That's close to 120 pips. So it's just a matter of time. Next pair is New Zealand USD. Similar thing, nothing much has changed. All these trades are just reacting at major levels. You can see this trade, we have been watching the same thing since yesterday. Nothing much has changed. And now we are now at this major support, getting to see that rejection. It's a descending channel. Whenever I see a descending channel, I always look forward to see a heavy bullish move. Not unless the market decides to break below. So far, I'm watching to see a heavy bullish move coming in this market. And just give it time. Let's give it time. Let's give it time. Things will flow as we expect. And unless it breaks below this monthly support. So I cannot even come try sell at the monthly support. Not really. All I'm watching here is to see this trade come all the way up here to these major levels. And that's, as I said, it's close to 130 pips. So let's give it time and see how the market will react. Now, the other pair of discussion is euro out. I know euro out many. This is what is giving me more confidence that the dollar will be likely to behave bearish. But for this trade, I remember I've been talking about this. I don't know why although this happened here, it's just ranging. And when I look at it on the daily time frame, you can see already the market has tried taking out the previous daily resistance. It's not trying to come all the way to the create new lows, just from some new lower highs up here, getting that huge rejection. And all that I can see here is now the market. I'm looking forward to see this market, if it can come create new lower lows below this current area. You can create new lower low below this current level. That's closer to, again, 100 pips. And below that current level, remember for this trade, if it break below this current area, I'm looking forward to see it come to the 1.71 or even 1.70. That's closer to 400 pips. That's insane. So next pair of discussion is Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, similar direction or similar reaction with Euro out. Not unless this trade decide, because wherever they're trading at crucial points. Not unless this trade decide to change the trend. At the moment, I'm still watching to see if we can get to see this market bearish, whereby it could break below this major area. But what I can see here is higher. This is a major higher low that has been here. And when I look at the lower time frame, all that have been happening here. This is a huge lower high. And again, we could create new lower lows in the high. That's in the high time frame, or depending on the time frame that you're trading. But all I can see here, we have this is a huge range: lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Looking forward to see new lower lows calls. And if this market doesn't form new lower lows, then the market would take off from the weekly support and then again come all the way to this current area. And that's bad. I don't want to see that. I'm patiently waiting to see if this market could break below the weekly support, can even break below the monthly support, and then again see if the market continue melting down. So next pair of discussion that we do have is gold. For gold, now many people are now waiting. I believe they're waiting for the sell-off. But again, all that is happening here, I would like to understand is that you can see whatever is happening with Iran and the US, that's madness. And many people will tend to continue buying gold, and they'll be patient with it. As I said earlier, we have a major point of interest here, and gold is just insane. It could come all the way, liquidate itself, then again continue taking off. Now we have taken out. We are now trying to retest this daily support, and all I can see here now during the Asian session, the London low. You can see this is the London low, and now since we have this as the London low, so let's get rid of these. These major level that were touched. So this is the London low. Sorry, Asian low, not London low. Asian low. So this being the Asian low, could we get to see the market retesting this current area? Remember, for this trade, we had also speculated that this market could heavily come retest this major level. This slight point of imbalance. So the market could come, take out this current area, and then again take off heavily bullish. So give it time, and I believe gold is still heavily bullish. I don't think otherwise, because again, we're still respecting the structure: higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, new higher lows, probably create new higher highs. So next bit of discussion is GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. Now for this trade, man, it's quite insane how this market is reacting. It's just a range. And for this trade now, wherever we are at, we are trading at this major weekly daily resistance, daily support, and we are looking forward to seeing new daily lows being formed. All that I can see here, these are major levels. This was a major point of imbalance. This was a 17.6. The market tried to test in this current area. Looking forward to see this current area continue resisting. Then again, we still have a chance of seeing this market come all the way down here to the 0.85 or 0.86 or 0.8580. Yeah. So that's all on Euro GBP. And next pair of discussion is GBPUSD. Now for GBPUSD, it's insane how it's trading. I really have risked on this trade. And first of all, this was Monday, heavy bullish move. Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. Wherever it's trading at, it's a crucial point for me. And I'm keenly watching to see how the market will react during the London session. Because again, these are higher low, these are higher high all the way. Higher lows created here. Unless the market decides to break below this current area. I'm now still focusing to see if the market could give us the continuation of this heavy bullish move. If I get to see some clean chart, all I can see in this market is some pressure of buyers trying to come in, continuation of the bullish move. Because again, we have a chance of seeing this market trying to create new highs, new higher highs, not unless the market decides otherwise. We have this current area, the previous higher low, the previous daily higher low, the previous resistance, previous daily resistance, and all that I can see here when I look at it on the lower time frame. Here the market has come to a major point, standstill, or again, it has slowed down. The pressure has slowed down. The market has slowed down here. The pressure here we have the major higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, all the way came and took out this current area. I believe now this is the liquidity that was taken out here, and already we had this the major liquidity here, which again you can see it was taken out. Again, we have that huge massive rejection. Massive rejection all the way from the previous weekly support, and now here whatever is happening, if I look at it on the lower time frame, that's on the 4 hour, that's the substructure. I can see this market wherever it's trading at, it's here, it's at this current point. And I'm keenly watching because this is a major point. I'm keenly watching to see, hopefully during the New York session, that this market will gain momentum. And if we watch it on the time sessions or again the zones of what has happened during the Asian session. Now the Asian session is currently trading here. This is the Asian low. All that I could be watching or again be patiently waiting to see is if this market could lastly come to this current area, liquidate itself. Once it liquidates itself, create some good higher low, because again we will also be retesting this current area. Then again from there we can see a good takeoff, some good takeoff, whereby the market could come and create new higher high up even above this current area. Looking forward to see come all the way from this current level, that's 70 pips all the way to here, and above this current area we are watching to see this market come 60 or sorry 70 pips and even take off above that, because again we anticipate to see this market create new higher highs above this current area, come all the way to this current level of 1.36. Or 1.36, that's closely to 170 pips. So let's be keen on this. And I'm heavily patiently waiting on this trade. I'll not close on any trade. I'll just be patient waiting to see how it reacts. So last but not least, we have the US30. Sorry, last we have the US30. So for this US30, again, similar reaction. We had this massive rejection yesterday that happened. I didn't expect this to happen, but now on this current trade, we are trading in between this current area. This is the major high and low. Major high and low. We retested the monthly resistance. Monthly resistance was retested heavily. And I'm not looking forward to see this market break below this current level. Here we have been trying to, we are trading in between this higher low, higher high. And again, here you can see the market has tried coming liquidating itself in between this major point, this low. There you go. It was liquidated yesterday, and you can see now on the lower time frame how the market is reacting here. These are just a huge range, and I'm watching to see if this market could break above the previous daily resistance. That's during the New York session. And if we break above the previous daily resistance, then I'll be looking forward to see this market continue heavily bullish. And yeah, I'm still on this trade. Yep. I'm on this trade. As a trade, I'm still watching. Because if I watch again on the Dow Jones or again the US30 on a different chart, clean chart. Where do we have it? So this is by US 30. I believe it's here. Yeah. So we have it in this manner, but we are trading out, we're trading here, and we are trying to retest this current area. Is a major point that we're trying to retest. And all that I'm patiently waiting now here is to see how the market will react during the New York session. Again, previously had this major point of imbalance that was here, which if the market decides to come here, man, I'm cooked. If the market decides, because my entries are just here, slightly here, but anyway, they're heavy, they're heavy, they're heavy. So it may dip slightly once, but it doesn't really necessarily need to come there. Yep, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we have it there. And again, we have this major high low. So just in case it decides to come there, then it will have done me bad. But again, all I can say, I'm currently trading this candlestick. But unless it breaks below the previous daily support, I'm trading this candlestick, watching how the market will react today. And yeah, it could take off all the way from this current area to see new high highs being created, because again, we are trading this higher low, and this is the higher high. Again, looking for, you can see 78.6. So I'm looking forward to see these extension levels being broken, the market coming to these extension levels. And yeah, it's just a matter of time. So that's all, guys. I would like to stop it at that. In case you have any question, hit me up and I'll be ready to answer. Again, it's a great start of the year. It's the first in the mid-month. Oh man, it feels great. It feels great. So let's continue pushing harder and let's win big. So it's adios from me. And again, bye bye.